Yes, this is part three. Minister Hill talking about all men, ALL, will cheat. They all love sex and they will cheat. And do you not know when men sleep around with various women? I'm talking about married men too. I don't care who he is. And when they congregate together, they talk about who they want to sleep with, who they don't slept with. They look and they say, "Oh man, look at that! I sure I like to get some." That's all they talk about is sex, sex, sex. That's why I don't hang out with men. A woman is my best friend. Men conversation is about sex, sex, sex all the time. And a lot of white guys, they grab one another behind and put their finger up one another behind in a playful way. I don't play that, you know. But that's all men think about is sex, 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 24/7. Well, when they meet a woman, they have to be in disguise. They have to be a gentleman. They can't come out and tell a woman. Some of them do. Hey, I want sex now. No, they have to take you to dinner, you know, take you to a movie, take you to Paris, take you on a cruise, take you to Puerto Rico, give you money, fix this and do that, all for one thing, sex. When the water simmers and boils down, that's all it's about. And they marry you for sex. Men like to have sex at home. So they find a woman they enjoy and think they like to be with for chemistry, they marry that woman. So they know they'll always have some trim at home. But yet still, they're going to stay out in the street and do their thing. And if they don't have a good night and can't get in the street, guess what? They got you at home. Sex at home. All men love sex. And they will cheat. Can I move on? So, part three. And like I say, you can catch most of them in strip clubs. And when they get aroused, they don't leave and come home to their wife. What they do, they get a lap dance, and then they come on, bring their nasty self on home. Yeah. So, my sister, if a man will drink alcohol, if he will cuss and do drugs, he will also have women on the side because all that goes together. You know, uh, alcohol will alter or change a man's thinking. You know, his thinking becomes impaired. Then his other head will begin to take take control. You know, the daughters of Lot got him drunk and went and had sex with their own father. My God. So alcohol impairs a man's thinking, you know, and so the other head will begin to take control of that man. Man has two heads, and the other head that break up homes, you know, begin to take control. Oh yeah. So and they'll begin to have with that alcohol and then they'll begin to have no respect and no regards for no woman, your girlfriend, your neighbor, because alcohol has set in. So if he drink and cuss, he'll play around. You have to pay attention to the signs. This is why God tell his people, his men, to stay away from strong drink. Strong drink is raging, and you don't want to drink alcohol when it begins to turn a right in the cup of itself, a ferment, because it will cause you to put your eyes on strange women. So God created Adam and Eve. He created them naked. In doing so, he put a nature in man to produce children. And a man must have sex with women to do that. This is why men have children in various states. So God put this urge in man, and the semen of the sperm must come out. When you hold back sex from your man, my sister, the semen must come out. And it's going to come out. That's the worst thing you can do is hold sex or try to punish your man with sex. The semen must come out. So God created Adam and Eve naked, and man could see his woman's vagina in the open without curiosity. But after they had sinned and they saw that they were naked, God made clothing for them. So now man is curious about what is under a woman's clothing because she's no longer naked before him. So when a man takes you out to dinner and he's eating lobster with you and laughing and talking, he's curious about what's under your clothing because it is no longer in the open. When a man meets a woman, once again, and take her out to dinner, do you really think that his mind is on that food? No. No. He is curious about her vagina, what it looks like, and how long will it take before he's going to see it, and how long will it take before he can test the water. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So y'all used to that pity pat, and all men are not dogs. Pity pat, all men not like you. Okay, pity pat. All right, keep thinking that. So, like I said in the beginning, you got a lot of these preachers with the Bible in one hand and the Jones in the other. Let me move on. So, like I say, when a man got you out, he's thinking like Tiger Woods, Reverend Jackson, Bill Clinton, everybody else that have failed. You know, we fall down, but we get up. We are nothing but human beings. Men, we haven't been changed yet from the mortal to the immortality. No, they haven't taken place yet. We're still in this flesh, and when we see a woman, we like her. And a lot of women, a lot of men, they have wives, they're sick, and they can't give them sex, and they're waiting for them to die. And got another woman in the church or somewhere else already picked out once you leave here. Men love women, and don't you never, ever forget that. As long as you live, we are aroused by women when they come around us. Love to be around women, but there's a thing called self-control. Can I move on? So if you would just listen to me, my friend, then you won't be surprised and stunned when a married millionaire is caught having various women. Amen. When a man talks with a woman, sex crosses his mind, especially if she has long hair, a beautiful smile, and her cleavage is open. You know, he's not thinking about Sunday school when you're standing before him like that. When a man go talk to a banker, money come across his mind. Oh yeah. So it's man's nature to be aroused by a woman. I don't care if he's your neighbor, a golfer, a preacher, it doesn't matter. The reason that I want to be with one woman is by my choice, you know, not by my nature. Now let me move on because I'm getting ready to go to part 3, talking about men love sex and they will cheat. Hello.